What's up and welcome back to the Metalhead Car Show. First video in the office in a while. I've been out on car shows and car reviews past a little while, so it's cool to be back here. But enough of that, that's not why you clicked on the video. So Iron Maiden has been out on a Future Past tour. Highlighting some incredible material for both Sanjutsu and Somewhere in Time. I'm looking forward to seeing this tour next year when they finally hit North America. But it has got me thinking. On this tour, as much as this is the Sanjutsu tour, it is also the retrospective tour for Somewhere in Time. Something that's a little bit overdue, but that's nor here nor there. In 2005, Iron Maiden did their Early Days tour, primarily focusing on Iron Maiden, Killers, Number of the Beast, and Peace of Mind, with a heavier side towards the Iron Maiden and the Killers album.
I've been looking long for you now, you won't get away from my grasp.
It was the first retrospective tour they ever did. Jump forward to 2007, Iron Maiden does the Matter of the Beast tour, doing half of the Matter of Life and Death album along with, I think it's 4 songs from Number of the Beast. It was the 25th anniversary of Number of the Beast, so they decided to give it its own retrospective tour. Jump forward to the next year, you have Somewhere Back in Time, which highlighted Power Slave. Now, it did also look at Somewhere in Time, Seventh Son, Seventh Son, and Peace of Mind, but the primary focus on that tour was Power Slave. Jumping forward to 2012, we have the Made in England tour, which is heavily focusing on Seventh Son of a Seventh Son. Actually focusing on the Made in England movie, but primarily Seventh Son, Seventh Son. This is a weird one, but going forward to the Legacy of the Beast tour, it was the 35th anniversary of Peace of Mind. They actually pulled out 4 songs from Peace of Mind. It wasn't an official retrospective tour. That was the 35th anniversary. They looked at it on the Somewhere Back in Time tour and the Early Days tour. So Peace of Mind's got its fair share of acknowledgement throughout the years. But that leaves Somewhere in Time. It was the last 80s album to get its own retrospective tour, and now we have it. But it brings up a very weird question. That is, will we get another retrospective tour? Because if we do, the next logical step is the 90s. As much as I love that era, it was not the most popular Maiden era. Has things changed in time? Yeah, probably. But it still stands at one of the least popular eras for Iron Maiden.
Don't you think I'm a savior? Don't you think I'm a savior? Don't you think I'm a savior?
Adding to that, I did a video a little while ago when there was worries of Iron Maiden retiring, and one thing I said in it was, after this tour, it's going to be the 50th anniversary of Iron Maiden, and I expect them to do a tour on that in some form or another, lasting 3 years. And going from Classics tour to Classics tour just isn't something Iron Maiden does. So if they continue on after that, what's going to happen after this 3-show tour is we're going to be at, in theory, 2028 on a new album, lasting likely 2 years. Which would mean, if there's ever a 90s tour, it might not be until 2030. And at that point, are they going to spend 2 years on a 90s tour still being some of the least popular music they've done? As much as I'd love to see it, I believe the answer is no, they're not. As much as I hate to admit it and acknowledge it, but Iron Maiden is starting to run out of time. That's just how getting old works, that's just how time works. And as much as I believe there is a large group of fans, I would love to see them focus on No Prayer for the Dying, Fear the Dark, The X Factor, and Virtual 11, I don't see them doing a tour on it. As much as I've been waiting for this for over a decade now, I don't see it happening. But is there anything that could support this happening? Well, if I'm right in what's going to be happening over the next couple of years, there being a 3-year-long 50th anniversary tour coming up after the Future Past tour, and after that there being a new album tour, that means 2030 they would start this 90s tour, which I don't see happening, but they would start this 90s tour, which means it would actually be on the 40th anniversary of No Prayer for the Dying, the 35th anniversary for the X Factor, and the 31st anniversary of the Magnificent Six lineup. So is there evidence that could support this happening? Maybe. Do I think they'd probably go look at Brave New World and do a tour focusing on Brave New World to whatever album comes out after Sanjutsu? Probably.
Out of the silent planet come the demons of creation.
Well, I want to know, what do you think? Do you think Iron Maiden would ever do a 1990s era tour focusing on No Prayer for the Dying, Fear of the Dark, The X Factor, Virtual 11, or do you think there's just no time for that, not enough demand to warrant a whole tour? Let me know in the comments. Thank you all so much for watching. Like, subscribe if you enjoyed, if you've seen. I post on Tuesday, Friday, and Sunday, and I'll see you later.